Well, this is Wayne Pacelli, and this is A Humane Nation. And today I'm here with such a courageous and wonderful woman, Charla Nash, who is known to all of us because of the tragic attack that she suffered 5 years ago in Connecticut as a result of going to help her friend and her boss, who was dealing with an erratic behaving chimp named Travis. Will you tell us just a little bit about why you came down today?
I'm here because I was viciously attacked and mauled by the chimpanzee, and I don't want what happened to me ever happen to anyone else again. I was February 16, 2009, the chimpanzee Travis written my face off and my hands. The doctors were able to salvage the thumb. It's sewn on sideways, and most people aren't aware of this, that I also had, from Travis, received an infection in my eyes. The doctors were unable to save the eyes and had to remove them. And to this day, I am blind. In 2011, I was able to receive a full facial transplant and prosthetic eyes. And I hope in the future I can receive new hands.
We're so glad that you've made such progress, and this is the first flight you've taken, I understand. You came down from New England to be with us here in Washington, D.C. to lobby in Congress to advance this legislation. So thank you for making this trip down here. Yeah,
I am totally behind supporting this captive primate act, and I hope it passes through legislation. It's important that people are aware of what is going on here. It's very frustrating for me and others to see such a simple act of Congress could do so much good and prevent so much suffering, and I know you feel that way as well. I mean, just a little ounce of prevention here is going to prevent bad things from happening in the future, won't it? Yes, and also this had been passed in a year before, or even that year. I wouldn't be hurt like this because she had purchased the chimpanzee in Missouri and brought him into Connecticut. Yeah, it's an unbelievable set of facts, because what this legislation is designed to do is stop the interstate movement of these primates for the pet trade. And as you say, Travis came from Missouri, which is a notorious breeding place for these primates for the pet trade, and came to Connecticut. And I really think that it's one thing for the Congress to not think this could happen, but now that your case has occurred, it would really be such a dereliction of duty for the Congress not to take action now in light of what you experienced. So I really think that your own testimonial was so powerful today in Congress. Yeah, I believe what I had to say helped, and I also believe a lot of the points that the Humane Society had brought up about these animals and diseases and attacks. It's all very helpful. So Charla, obviously there are a lot of primates in people's homes and in our communities. I mean, we estimate as many as 15,000 primates in communities. I mean, do you want to convey a message to the people who have them in their homes, or the people who are neighbors, about what sort of disaster they're courting by allowing this to persist in these communities? I want everyone out there that either has a primate or knows of someone with a primate. You know they are very dangerous, infectious animals. As cute as they are, they're going to hurt someone. Not only is it unhealthy for the owner or the needer, but the animal itself is suffering. I seen with my own eyes when I could see, Travis used to sit on the floor in a corner and rock. Now, that is not a happy, healthy chimpanzee. Another thing I also noticed, his coat was dull, his skin was flaky, he had sores on his face, he had large knuckles from hitting the cage, and be responsible and think for the welfare of the animal and yourself what is right. And the right thing is let the animal live in its own environment.
Well, that is so powerfully said, Charla. And you know, given what you went through, I think it'd be easy to just feel anger toward all of these animals, all these non-human primates. But your own statement that you feel compassion for them is really another reflection of your own wonderful character.
Thank you.
It frustrates me so much that it takes terrible incidents to prompt people to take action on these issues.
That's what happened in my case also. And why does it take a tragedy or something disastrous to happen before somebody will act and do the right thing? Let's do the right thing before something else happens.
I can't think of a person on any of the issues that I've worked on through the years on animal welfare whose own case, history, and story is a more powerful argument for reform. And I just, again, want to thank you on behalf of the entire community of supporters of the Humane Society of the United States. We want to thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me tell my story so that it can save other lives and gnawings.
This is Wayne Pacelli with the Humane Nation.